Hi Sue, thank you so much for allowing me to do this Welcome 2018 reading for you. I'm really excited to get into the insights from the two cards today that we're going to be drawing for you for this reading and just really see what comes through and hopefully impart some stuff that is supportive, encouraging, high vibe and exciting. I'm very excited about this changeover. It's really awesome, and it's awesome to be able to do readings for clients that make me feel like I'm really stepping over the threshold with them into the new year, you know, so it's really guiding somebody with the transition, like holding their hand and transitioning with them, which I love, which I feel is a really high vibe thing for me to do. So I'm blessed to be able to do this work, and I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to read for you today. So I'm going to be working with two decks for you today, one Oracle and one Tarot, and this is what I've been doing with all of my 2018 clientele, and it's worked really well. And I'm going to be working with rose quartz as usual. The row of rose quartz is there really to welcome in the energies of self-love, self-care, self-esteem, emotional growth, emotional healing, self-forgiveness, self-compassion, self-soothing, and also the harmonizing of your relationship with yourself and your relationships with others and with Godhead. So as usual, the rose quartz just bringing in all of those delicious high juicy vibes that I love. I really don't know where I'd be without rose quartz. I'd be lost without it as a tool for my tarot readings, really. So I'll introduce you to the two decks I'm using. The Oracle deck I'm going to be using for you is the Vessel Oracle, one of my newest ones in my collection. Very, very quirky, very playful, childlike imagery. On the back you can see examples here of a few of the cards. I really enjoy this deck. And then I'm going to be using a super traditional, very straight-laced tarot deck for you. It's the Lover's Tarot by Jane Lyle. I really love this, gorgeous, like really Renaissance imagery, non-illustrated minor arcana, so very traditional in nature. So I've got one quirky, contemporary, right out of the box Oracle deck, and then a very, very straight-laced tarot deck. So it should be a really interesting combination. I've not tried this one before. So I'm going to go ahead now and shuffle both decks on camera a couple of times. This is to get the energy moving just before we draw cards. I have shuffled off camera as well, whilst I focused on your issue, but this is just a couple to really get the energy moving in the right direction and to show you as well that I have shuffled properly. I'm going to cut the deck. That is my tradition with all of my client readings. And let's go ahead now as well and shuffle the Vessel Oracle. This is only, I believe, 35 card deck with this really beautiful backing on it. So pretty. Okay, so the Oracle card goes first in this, so let's discover what the Oracle message is for you from Vessel Oracle, and what's come through is endurance. It's a very interesting one to receive. And then with the Tarot deck, we have got Six of Cups. Awesome. This is a really beautiful combination here. Okay, so we'll begin then with position one, and this is the Believe in Yourself card. So this is really just talking about what your strengths are going to be, what your potential is for 2018, what kinds of skills and qualities and mindset can you bring to the new year that will help you to move ahead into the new year positively. And the card is Endurance, which is such a beautiful image of all of these different hands holding up this township. It's just a really gorgeous, very positive card, really deep and meaningful, I think, this card. So the Endurance card basically says that over the course of 2017, you have really come to understand how strong you are and how brave you can be in the face of your challenges. And this is something that in the couple of years previous as well, you probably have had some really profound lessons that have shown you just exactly how strong you can be in the face of your challenges. But 2017 is likely to have really taken the cake in that department, where you really have had a lot of examples of your own tenacity, your own perseverance, your inner strength. And those examples that you can witness from 2017 are very important. You need to recognise just how strong you have become and how willing you are to give your energy and your focus to something when it really matters, even if it's challenging, even if it's scary. And that's what the Endurance card really speaks to. And it says that in 2018, you're going to be able to bring along such an energy of perseverance, such an energy of commitment and focus. And that will really be something that can help the new year roll out into a year that is profound and into a year where you experience a lot of accomplishment. I love the endurance card because I love these open eyes that are going on here. I feel like the eyes are a representation of the third eye, or the intuitive quality. I feel like endurance then is a card about using your intuition to help you to navigate your way forward in a positive way. So the endurance card implies that one of the key skills, one of the key strengths that you can bring into 2018 with you is your instinct, your intuition. You have a very strong inner voice, and it is your compass, it is your sat nav. And during 2018, when you listen to your intuition and when you allow your intuition to be the guiding force for you, you will find that accomplishment and success and all of those beautiful high vibe good things are on the horizon as a result of that. So I definitely think the endurance card is reminding you to really just align with your intuition. Take some time to think about how valuable your intuition is. Think about times where it has really led you in the right direction. And consider the value of honouring your intuition and really allowing that to help you move through into 2018 positively. You're going to need your intuition when you're making decisions. You're going to need to listen to your inner voice when it's time to take action on something. And it's really just about honouring it. And that's something you're really going to be able to do in 2018. Your instinct is going to be strong. And if you use it as a tool, you will be able to accomplish so many things and face down so many challenges and move onto positive roads. I think the endurance card, the eyes on the endurance card, also represent spiritual potential. I think they represent the fact that in 2018 you will have so much potential to feel awoken in so many ways, to feel enlightened and awakened, shaken up, if you will, in so many ways. So it's really about opening up to the spiritual and the transpersonal experiences, which will help you to feel more whole, more integrated and more awake, and able to interact better with people and able to deal with situations more positively. So there's definitely that spiritual potential there as well. So essentially, overall, in conclusion, the endurance card is really about connecting with your intuition, having those deep spiritual experiences, and also recognizing that you are a very tough cookie. And like I said, there have been experiences that you've gone through in the not too distant past which have shown you just how strong you are and just how much you are able to endure. You are able to stay the course even when the going gets tough. And that's something that you can bring into 2018 as a form of self-awareness. It's recognizing that that is who you are. You're a tough cookie. You don't fall at the first hurdle. And that's never been you. And whenever you face challenges, which of course every year brings challenges, you will be able to think of yourself as that person. You'll be able to look at yourself and say, you know what, I don't give up, I don't give in, I've got the focus, I've got the commitment, and I've got the strength to bring to this. The second spread position is create a clear vision. So this is about what you can manifest in 2018. This is all about what you can create, what you might want to build, what you might want to move towards. And the card is Six of Cups. Now there's a couple of really strong messages here for the Six of Cups. The first is about community and collaboration. Six of Cups implies that in 2018 you may want to move into conscious community a lot more. You may want to consider what kind of community you would like to engage in and how you would like to be active in that community. You may feel as well like you want to reignite certain friendships or connections which may have been kind of ignored or overlooked for a while, and maybe you want to breathe new life into those connections. You may want to make new social connections and have new friendships. In both the online and the offline sphere, you may feel as though you are ready to enter into new community dynamics and new group dynamics. And this could very much come from the feeling that you are sturdier in yourself and you're more confident with who you are. And so because you've got that sense of grip on your identity, you might feel bolder and more confident about moving into fresh sets of group dynamics. So I think Six of Cups definitely speaks to that. It says that you may very well want to enter community, build community, lead community, take nurturing from community, be inspired by community, both on and offline. The second thing Six of Cups implies is that 2018 could be a really big learning year for you. And by learning year, I'm talking primarily about study, research, courses, really being a student, being that diligent pupil. Six of Cups implies that you are ready to take on fresh information. Your mind is primed and your mind is open to those new pieces of information. And so whether that's facts and figures, you know, whatever it is, whether it's alternative learning about magic or herbalism or whatever the case may be, whether it's something more mainstream, whether you want to learn a language, whether you want to do personal research and solo learning, or if you want to actually sign up for a course or something like that. I think Six of Cups very much implies that the archetype of the student will be strong in you in 2018, and you will be able to take in and retain information, and you'll be excited about new subjects that are coming through and new themes that are coming up. Six of Cups may also, though, of course, imply that some of the learning you're going to be doing is learning about other people with other people. So the connections that you're in your life have provided you already with a lot of really important lessons about human nature, about psychology, about yourself, about the way that people react to different situations differently. And I think Six of Cups could very much be presenting here to tell you that the relationships and the interactions that you have in 2018 will also be a very valuable source of learning for you. So it's really about keeping your eyes open, keeping your third eye open, keeping your heart open to the lessons that will come through as you interact with people and as you forge connections with people in 2018. Darling, thank you so much for letting me do this reading for you. This has been a really exciting one to do, and I hope that you have enjoyed the insights that have come through. Don't forget that you can re-watch this at your leisure. You can come back and take notes, do whatever you want to do. And don't forget also to use your 10% discount code on any future purchases with me. Much love and blessed be.